Let's watch the video. So we're watching the ridiculously complicated world of cats, okay? We're just gonna react to cat videos. This is our life now. This is what we do. I know.
Brought to you by Pure Spite.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Oh my god, that's a freaking mountain lion.
On a scale from 1 to 10, my friend.
Oh my god, that is also a mountain lion. Vitality. You did it. Oh, I think Gray won. Are there just mountain lions everywhere we go and we're just never aware? Are they always watching, chat?
This video exists for one reason, and it's because of an argument I got into with one of my friends, and even though we technically settled it in the end,
Look at the birds.
I'm still tight it even got to that point. And if this
Oh my
dress
God.
proved anything, it's that even the most intelligent forms of life in the world, or even the universe, can have the stupidest hills to die on. So because of
Yeah,
that,
that's very fair.
because of a certain comment I'm really tired of getting, I decided
That sounds like me talking about Concord.
to take a 2-for-1 special on birds, with the one being a
Mountain
stone.
cat-
And
mountain
by
cats?
stone, I of course mean YouTube video. But
But
first,
mine's
a
our
word from our there's no sponsors, but can we just agree that this thing is obviously white and gold? Like, y'all really be lying unprovoked for no reason. Oh, get the
Whoa.
And speaking of color causing controversy, no racial, Black Panthers aren't real. They don't exist, and I very nearly lost a close
How dare you?
friend because of it. Melanism's a mutation that causes the production of melanin to go into overdrive, leading to basically a
Oh, dude. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does that... Sorry, 1 second. I saw the black raccoon and it is so freaking cute. Oh my goodness.
go into overdrive, leading to
Oh
basically
my
a real life
goodness. And the black flamingo is sick too.
shadow clone shiny Pokemon. A Black Panther is really just a leopard or jaguar with the same revitiligo Uncle Ruckus got. And because
What?
the gene that causes it is dominant in one cat but recessive in the other,
What?
most Black Panthers are just jaguars with extra tint. That's how
What? Dude, that's crazy. I thought Black Panthers were a genuine animal. No shot. This is lies, right?
a cat can birth a black and yellow remix, and vice versa. So Black Panther isn't really an animal, it's a description. It's a panther that's black.
Dude, oh yeah, you can see the spots. Like if you really like look in. Oh, that's crazy, dude. I thought jaguars were cars. Yeah, what the heck is this? Now they're an animal? This is crazy. This is crazy.
If I did, this video wouldn't exist, because this is a Black Panther. But this is also a Black Panther. And wouldn't you know, there goes a Blue Panther. Since Black Panther just describes a mutation, black ain't the only color on the Panther palette. Leucism is like the sun-bleached cousin
Okay. What is this?
of melanism. So even though it sounds like a colonizer response to Wakanda, you can call both of these white panthers. The Maltese tiger is an alleged variant of the South China variety. It's not for sure that they exist, but if they do, they technically be blue panthers. By now, I'm guessing at least one person
Dude, this is
commented,
crazy.
What about
This is crazy. They're like... sorry for the ask. This is crazy. They're like real life shiny Pokemon, chat. Is that... Is this real? Are shinies real? Because this can happen to people too, which is the crazy thing.
the pink panther? About that, erythrism is the red-headed
No.
middle child of mutations, and one of the results of it is the ultra-rare strawberry-flavored leopard, or one could say,
Whoa.
a pink panther. I can go on, but you see what I'm getting at, right? And
That's crazy. Dude, I didn't even know this. This is blowing my mind right now. This is nuts.
at this point, you're probably asking, what even is a panther? The answer, well, the
What
simplest
even is
one
an
that
animal?
Panther
What is life?
just another word for big cat. It'd be simple if it wasn't for one big, pun intended, problem. Here we have two cats.
It's almost like Pokemon were based on IRL animals. It's just true, but I didn't think the shiny aspect of it was. Do you think shinies were really like the mutations? And like that's what they were thinking is like, oh, it's very rare, but you can find like a mutation. Probably. Pink Panthers. That's what I'm saying, dude. This is messed up.
Cat A is an average of 130 to 140 pounds, stands 2 to 3 feet tall at the
I
shoulders,
also thought
and they max out about
panther
let's
was a
say,
species,
220.
but I guess
the
it's
average
not.
Cat B weighs in at a little over 100 pounds on a good day, just over 2 feet tall, and the biggest ones you'll ever see are pushing 120. But since the world of cats is honestly as defiant as they are, only one of these is a big cat. And it's not Cat A. And now you're probably questioning what big cat even means.
So the smaller, large range of cats are called big cats?
And I'm so glad you asked, because now we get to meet them. The Big Cat Club is made of the Panthera, or, you know, the panther genus. There's technically 5 members, and the first is the Leopard. The Leopard is the pound-for-pound champion of big cats. And what would happen if Spider-Man changed careers and paid rent as a hitman? You won't find 5 animals more disrespectfully athletic than the Leopard. There's not a single situation where a 360 back foot no-scope is required to murk a monkey. But that's just leopards. They're by far the best climbers of big cats. And to
how did we become the dominant species on this planet? Every time I watch this guy, I question that. Yeah, I guess panther is just terminology.
To avoid getting food taxed by lions and hyenas, they'll manhandle their prey up into the trees off the muscle, straight jaw work. No gym, but look at that deadlift, and yeah, that is a rhino.
But how did we live long enough to invent guns is the question, Chad.
Yeah, that is a giraffe. Leopards can also stalk their prey from the trees and fall out the sky for smoke like Batman about to cripple a jaywalker.
Look at this.
This assault squirrel on steroids is the reason why a sign like this even exists. Not just because an Olympic gymnast level serial killer can get airdropped to the back of your neck, but also—
Can you imagine? You're just chilling. You know, you're just like going through the you're on a safari. You know what I mean? You're on like a magical vacation safari. You know, you're driving through with your like tour guides, and a freaking jaguar like just full sends out of a tree. Oh my god! Because he burned everything before we. That's fair. Yeah, just burn all of the jungle down. This was our solution, which is kind of true. Just chop all the trees down, because we ain't dealing with all that. We'll just make a big empty field so we can spot them running at us a mile away. So basically there's a group of species. Yeah, I guess so. Brain care to sort that in team play. Yeah, if we just throw enough bodies at the problem, we could sort it out. Cavemen were stronger. You know how you don't starve? You kill a beefalo with a 2-person tank, imagine. Yeah, I guess so.
Also because you can legitimately get life deprived by a leopard's leftovers. Leopards are by far the most versatile big cat, which is why they have the widest range. Just don't let Baboon Gang know, because that beef is anything but rare. Next are snow leopards, and this is going to be the beginning of many, many cat contradictions. Snow leopards
cute if they so kill.
aren't even leopards. Genetically, Tai Lung would have been closer to tigress. And that's a shame, because missing out on the name cliff tiger is a fumble. It's a scientifically proven fact that cats are whores for elevated surfaces. So the mountain tiger lives in God's attic in the Himalayas. So it's a good thing they either have 0 fall damage or anime plot armor stronger than vibranium. Yeah, he survived this. It also gets cold up there, so the same tail they use for balance can also be used as a DIY scarf. I encourage you to go down the rabbit hole of snow leopards using their
That's so freaking cute.
tails as security blankets. It'll make you feel as warm as they do. They've been
That's so cute. Also, I guess, yeah, they can just fall down a mountain and it's fine. Snow leopards are the most playful. Are they actually?
nicknamed Ghost of the Mountains due to how far they've gone to social
Bro, I did not see that.
distance from humanity. But with how dirty we've done their closest cousin, I don't blame them. The actual tiger is like the Chuck Norris of cats, because some of the facts about them, you'd swear they were a cryptid if they weren't on camera.
Oh
Facts
my
like their
God,
legs being so built, tigers can stand even after they fully pass tense. Or that the infrasound of their roar can temporarily paralyze prey. How about the fact that they're one of the most vengeful things on the planet, with one tiger crossing off 436 names off the census after she got crossed by one. How about the fact that the
Oh my god. That's crazy, dude.
reason tigers are orange in the first place is because the animals on their grocery list are completely Helen Keller to the color. Meaning, if you're a deer, this is what the biggest cat in the world looks like. It's also why a tiger's stripes run skin deep. And out of all cats,
so for some reason I thought where he was going with that was that that like tigers weren't orange because of like their color, but that they're covered in the blood of their enemies. Like tigers just murder so much that like it stained their color kind of like an orangey red. For some, I don't know why my brain was thinking that's where he was gonna go, but that's where I thought. Look at those gates. I know they're swole, bro. Also, I don't want to know where this is going.
Tigers have by far the highest human body count, and that's mostly because of how close they live to humans. And I don't just mean in India. There's more tigers in America than in the rest of the world combined.
Are
this
you
one's
serious?
in Houston, but we've also screwed
That's insane.
them more than any other cat. Most
know,
white
poor
tigers
tiger.
are literally a product of incest for human interest. Then you got probably the most famous big cat
Just
of
like
all,
normal.
the lion. They're the only ones that weaponize the
Targaryens.
power of friendship, which is why lions have the most impressive meal plan of any cat. Anything short of a full-grown elephant can get packed up by the pride. Not even elephants in general get immunity. But going for the
Damn.
high-risk, high-reward prey means lions also get bodied religiously. And not just in Detroit,
Oh
arguably
no,
the
poor
biggest
tiger.
danger to a
Or poor
lion
lion.
is their own ambition. But together, probably nothing's more impressive and makes
Hey,
you want to
buddy.
evacuate your bowels more than a pride of lions. And
That
even
is
with Hollywood
terrifying,
dubbing over
dude.
their roar with the tigers, it's because a lion's roar is designed to be heard and tell anyone within a 5-mile radius that if they plan to around, best make time to find out. And lastly,
Yeah,
it's my personal favorite
that's
of the
very
cats,
fair.
the jaguar. Easily the one-punch man of meat eaters, thanks to the pound-for-pound strength.
Dude, I can't handle these facts right now. Look at those guys. They bathe in antelope fluid. Yeah, that's how they become orange.
Strongest jaws on a cat, and also their habit of taking Thanos' advice and going for the
Strongest jaw.
The end game there is a cousin of the
Bruh.
crocodile getting its wig busted by an
That's-
all-terrain aquatic vice grip. It takes a lot
That's crazy. That's crazy.
to make a capybara feel anything that isn't apathy. Jaguars are also OP enough to hit a lick on a sea turtle. I don't know if this makes sense, but jaguars are the tiger sharks of big cats. Their name translates to he who kills with one leap. Because when this leopard on steroids gets active, the census undergoes subtractions. And I don't want
Yeah.
to gloss over the fact that they're also the best
getting that
swimmers
vibe.
of big cats. Although the Bengal tiger would probably like to have a word. Jaguars will often chew on yaji vines and get absolutely obliterated. That has nothing to do with this video, but it's by far my favorite fact about them.
Hell yeah, dude.
So those are the 5 members of the Panthera genus, which makes them all Panther.
Okay, which one do you think is the most lethal? Like, out of all of the cats, you're 1v1. Which cat do you think it's like most GG? I guess theoretically probably the fastest one. I mean, you're donezo against all of them, let's be real, but I guess the tiger. I feel like the tiger is so beastly, but also so fast, you're done. I feel like a lion actually might just not even bother with you, to be honest. They seem kind of chill unless they're hungry. I don't know though, that one looks really cute. That one looks really cute though. I feel like it's tiger. I feel like you're cooked if you run into a tiger. Actually, no, maybe the jaguar. What was the one with like the doom jaw? Because the doom jaw, those ones actually seem super fast too. I feel like maybe you could climb away from a tiger, but I feel like, yeah, no, the tree climbing one. I think it's the jaguar. They can climb tree, they can haul you. Like, you can't even climb a tree to get away from these things. I feel like a tiger's too bulky. You know, they're too heavy. They wouldn't be able to climb it. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe they're great climbers. I'm really stupid.
Whole time, Jacksonville and Carolina flex the same mascot, which means any one of these cats being
That's
black
funny.
would make it a Black Panther. Yes, even this. Now you might think that's where
That's
it ends,
crazy.
but call me Billy Mays, because wait, there's more. Remember this? Well, Cat B
Not
is
yours,
a
Zuno.
male snow leopard, and Cat A is a mountain lion. The cat world is really just a bunch of rules and cats that break the rules, because not only is a cat bigger than a big cat, somehow not a big cat, the cat 99% of people, including Google, think of when they hear panther isn't actually a panther.
That's
What's
so funny.
the f-? Well, as mentioned, cougars don't sit at the big cat lunch table, and it has nothing to do with weight class. Most experts agree that the defining trait of a big cat is a modified bone in the throat called the hyoid that gives the cat the ability to roar. So the rule of thumb is, if it roars, it's a
That
big
makes
cat,
sense.
and if it purrs, it's a little cat. Big quotes on the little. Now I got
Excuse me, dude?
that gives the cat the ability to roar. So the rule of thumb
I'm
is,
sorry,
if it
I
roars,
just need to
it's a
pause
big
on that
cat, and
picture.
if it purrs, it's a little cat. Big quotes on
Bruh. The fact that that giant thing purrs like a cat is terrifying. Can you imagine? You're just hearing the cutesy purr and then this absolute unit is coming towards you. I know, let's go. Yeah, it's Casual Geographic. I really, really like his videos, to be honest.
On the little.
Yeah, we
now
need to
I
get
gotta
better
immediately break that rule because snow
Welcome back,
leopards,
Flo.
the big cat that's already on thin ice for not even being a leopard, also can't roar. What the actually, it's gonna get old if I keep doing this, so you know what? I'm just gonna use Soldier Boy. Huh? Instead, they sound like if Lion King showed Simba's awkward teen phase.
Oh my god.
So recap with cat.
I love it. Good kitty. I know, good kitties. It's fine. It's fine. Which one would you want as a pet? Maybe that's the best question. If maybe pet's the bad word because it's like, you know, property-ish. What would be your animal companion, your buddy? If you were to have like a cat friend, what would which big cat are you going for here?
Cats, there's big cats and little cats, or more specifically, panthers and felines. Panthers from the Panthera genus and felines from the Felinae subfamily. You see, now I always thought feline referred to anything cat, but by this logic, lions, tigers, and the rest of the big cats technically aren't felines. So any cat's either going to be a big cat pushing P being panther, or a little cat from family feline. And now I gotta break that rule, cause this cat isn't either. The clouded leopard isn't a big cat or a little cat. You're probably gonna ask, well, do they roar or purr? No.
Sounds like Cammy. That's so weird, chat. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Yeah, clouded leopards do neither, and they're considered the bridge between big cats and not big cats. They're also considered a modern-day saber-tooth. Not literally, but because of having the most disrespectful dental of any cat, relative to size. Speaking of size, I grew up thinking they were way bigger, but that's honestly because the first time I heard of one, it was trying to murk the Rugrats. Also, the clouded leopard isn't an actual leopard, and we can hold the Soldier Boy because at this point, we ain't even surprised. But
yeah, dude, none of they're all just random. We're just calling them lion, leopard, whatever, and all of them are don't even... There's no consistency.
With the name, isn't even a type of panther. They're actually more related to your pet cat than to an actual lion. The confusion is because mountain lions can be found anywhere from the Yukon to the very tip of South America. Being found in a lot of places means they've gotten a lot of names like puma, cougar. Yeah, I've never heard of catamount, but also panther. I mean, think about it. They're called mountain lions, but share area codes with jaguars. And also, they don't roar. Instead, they sound
so
like...
do cougars even exist? Or is that just like a term that we call them? This is too much. Also, hi Rocket, how are you?
A woman becoming a notch on Ted Bundy's belt. Basically, cougars prove that you might be a big cat, but you're not a big cat. This roided up identity crisis might go by many names, but they catamount to a panther. And now that we've addressed that, we can address the second reason I'm making this video.
They're so cute. Oh, cheetahs, yeah.
I am weary. Yeah, cheetahs aren't big cats, and not only is it Avengers level conflict in my comments whenever I say otherwise, this was another argument me and my friends got into. But cheetahs are in subfamily Felinae, which makes them felines, which makes them not big cats. Also, they can't roar. The best they can do
oh my
is
god,
arouse
I
a
love
party
that.
of bird watchers. Now you see why cheetahs get
Oh my god, they're so cute. That should be illegal. You should not be that murderous and sound that cute. That's not cool.
Religiously bullied. It's basically an overgrown house cat competing with units. I've always said that the cheetah's biggest downfall was investing everything into speed, but honestly, evolving to run away from their problems was the best they could do. And I love cheetahs, but it's clear they took the cut way too far. Like I said, if you can get victimized by vultures, you messed up. In their defense, male cheetahs will form coalitions to tackle life head on, but cheetahs are still the most underappreciated single moms in nature. There's a lot more other little cats, and some you've never heard of. Like, you want to know what's the closest relative of the mountain lion? You'll never guess it. Here's an ad while you guess it. It's the Jaguarundi. So the cat named after a jaguar is most related to a cat named after a lion, even though neither of them are related to either of those. Its name means dark jaguar, even though it looks like a UFO. Unidentified feline otter, which is actually another name they have.
What is this thing?
They do not look happy.
What is this thing? I've never heard of this before.
About it, but nothing has more of an attitude aesthetic than Palace's cat. The cat that looks like the furry epitome ain't funny. But if nature wanted me to take them seriously, you shouldn't have had to build like an...
This looks like freaking Danny DeVito as a cat. Do you see it? Do you see the DeVito?
Garfield. Like snow leopards, they'll also use their tails to stay warm. Except with the palace, that means standing on their tails to keep their paws toasty.
Oh, he's
You're
so
not beating the
floofy,
adorable
though.
allegations, buddy. Now, they're still
Oh
wild
my
animals, so no,
goodness.
you can't have them as a pet. Or I guess anything can be a pet until it rips your
Oh
face
my
off. But if
goodness.
it means anything,
It's so pretty. Look at the floof. I've been drawing, just making a second. Oh, okay, very nice, very nice. I want one.
you can adopt a Siberian
Kind of looks like ravioli.
forest cat. Because it's honestly the closest you're gonna get. But yeah, that's the aggro kitty. To be fair, you'd be pissed 7 ways to Sunday if you googled ugly-eared cat and your face came up. Now we've got the bobcat, and I'm gonna be honest, I could never really tell the difference between them and a lynx. But it turns out this whole time, a bobcat is a lynx. Or at least a type of it. The lynx is...
Dude, we need to reorganize this naming system. This is ridiculous. Also, what the heck is going on with this one? And check out the beard on this bad boy. Hell yeah.
is a cat with many faces, with 4 species of them in circulation. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here either. The Canada lynx is the most memorable, if for no reason, but the fact that they remind me of that one Proud Family episode. And the only thing that's memorable, if for no reason, but the fact that they remind me...
Whoa, look at this. That's crazy. They got little mitts. Oh my goodness, that makes sense. I mean, they're in Canada after all. You need to wear your mitts. Dude, that's awesome.
Of that one Proud Family episode. And the only thing goofier than their paws is how they settle disputes.
Look at those big mitts, dude.
And the lynx of the desert would have to...
Oh my god, I can't. I'm going to go out and find one right now, chat. That's going to be our next stream, okay? Next stream, IRL, we're hunting the Canadian lynx, okay? Not hunting in the traditional sense, but we're just going to try to capture him on camera. Maybe get into a scream fight. Come nose to nose.
to be the caracal. Caracal. Or you might know him by his stage name, Floppa. Their defining trait is being one of the few creatures
they're so
alive
fabulous.
with an ear mullet. I say few because a river pig stole their entire flow. I can't really tell you for sure, but many believe that they use these ear tufts to catfish birds by pretending to be insects. Others say twitching the tufts is how caracals talk
so
to each other.
fancy.
Also, they have what's scientifically known as stupid bounce. They're a popular pet, which I don't really get because every video I see looks like a cat prepared to catch a charge. Turns out hissing is just how they communicate. They can hiss at you and be perfectly happy like only nature's tsundere can. A close cousin of the caracal is the serval, and for them, all I gotta say is gravity is pretty much an option, especially since a bunch of their calories come from life-retiring birds mid-air. Bobo Kitty can launch itself 13 feet, and if you're like me with no concept of distance, here's another video.
Crazy.
Stupid, right? So we have cats in jungles, cats in deserts, cats in mountains, and now cats in air. So what's next? Like cats in water? This is a fishing cat, not to be confused with the fisher cat, which, wouldn't you know, isn't even a cat. It's pretty obvious where the fishing cat got its name, and it's one of the few cats that will 100% run your fade in water. And now we got the cats that you could put in a pet store and nobody would even blink. And this is the smallest cat of all, with the rusty spotted cat able to sleep comfortably in your hand. And yeah, that's not a kitten, that's a grown man with bills to pay. Not much bigger is the Blackfoot, aka the deadliest cat on the planet. They have the highest hunting success rate of any cat at 60%, and while hunting, they'll catch a body.
60%. That's such a crazy stat. If it's after you, you're done. So 60%. Now, to be fair, he is tiny, but can you imagine? Mark, you can't be alone on the reservation anymore if you're going to go after Canadian lynx. Listen, okay? First of all, I have a hunting license. That means I can hunt whenever I want, just by nature of my genetics. But secondly, I just want to give him cuddles. It's fine. No worries, with enough practice, Fluff can be a Canadian cat. Oh yeah? Should I teach you the accent, Rain? Is that it? Pokemon hunting? Bigfoot explains. To be honest, maybe they're just Canadian lynxes with those big old feetsies.
pretty much every hour on the hour just to stay alive. And they're the reason I could never be a cameraman. No
They're
shot
so
I could see this and be
tiny.
expected to be professional. Ain't no way. Yeah, looking real fierce, buddy. My timbers are shivered. Same thing with Joffrey's cat. A vicious,
Yeah.
cold-blooded predator that only weighs at most 10 pounds. And at this point, you're probably wondering just how many cats are in
Oh
South
my
America.
goodness.
Well, here's 3 more. The cod, the margay, and the ocelot. I put them together because they look
Oh,
like 3
yeah.
stages of the same Pokemon. And here you have the Andean mountain cat, which is endangered of being too damn adorable. Aw.
Yeah.
Nah, but like for real, they are dying though. Speaking of which, we got the cats that are so rare.
Jesus.
There's barely any videos of them I could use. There's the Borneo Bay cat, or just Bay cat for short. The marbled cat. Another one who could have lived anywhere, but instead chose the foothill forests of the Himalayas.
Whoa.
You got the elusive Asian golden cat, and of course the African golden cat. Can you tell I'm running out of things to say? There's just that many cats, and you can see exactly
That's a lot
why
of
we got
cats,
tired
man.
of naming them. For example, this is a wildcat. Yeah, that's their name. Because when a
You
naming
just-
guy rage quits and you're left with his intern, this is the quality of work you get. This
Whoa.
is a sand cat. It's like a feline fennec
That was quite the hiss. Oh, these are so cute. Why would I feel like this would make a great VTuber.
fox that runs
That'd be
fades
different
with venomous snakes for fun. 2 out of 10 name, but at least they live in the sand. This is a jungle cat. Guess where they don't live? I'm not even gonna put this on to waste time. Are y'all trying to piss me off? Yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Not because I named every type of cat. There's like 40 of them. I'm just cutting it now. But yeah, this video was kind of just an excuse for me to talk about the cats of the world, so consider
that's
it a
very
late
fair.
Christmas gift. Friendly reminder that I am selling a calendar, link in description if you're interested. But anyway, make sure you drink water, cherish your loved ones. Thank you for the support in 2023, like for real. Shout out to my friends for inspiring and irritating me at the same time. And I'ma see y'all in the next year.
Hey, what's he gonna do? He gonna do something? Oh my god, look at this little guy. Phew, well, that video was awesome. Dude, I love this guy's videos, but it's also a little biased because I love cats. That was so interesting though. Is there anything that blew your minds? I think some of the facts, the Canadian likes Bigfoot. I never knew about that. And their noise. They're like face to face screaming. That's so funny. And yeah, there's a lot.